Welcome back to the Source Garage. This is the 18-way winter protection test. So I'm up here in Wisconsin, and if anyone who doesn't know, there's some pretty brutal winters up here. Lots of ice, snow, salt, everything you don't want to happen to your vehicle. And so I want to know what's the best protection I can possibly get for the winter. So I've gotten all these products together, and you can see I've sectioned off portions of my truck here. I've done the same on the other side too. And I'm basically going to be applying all these products and basically seeing how they stand up through the winter and providing updates every several weeks or month or whatever I see is necessary to show how well all these products perform. And I've gotten a pretty wide array of products here, from some really basic waxes and lower level stuff. So like I got insulator wax, Meguiar's Ultimate Fast Finish. I've got sealants like turtle wax, Meguiar's synthetic sealant, Jescar Powerlock Plus, Adams paint sealants, got some ceramics, so Meguiar's, Mother's, got some coatings, so McKee's 37 paint coating, Adams ceramic spray coating, just a pretty wide variety of products between waxes, sealants, some ceramic coatings. Really just want to see what's going to hold up the best. And I didn't do any coatings like Crystal Serum Light or UK 3.0 or anything like that. I wanted to keep like what's the easiest application, just stuff that's easy to put on I wanted to test. So across all these products, what I did to prep the truck, so obviously washed it off, iron remover, clayed it, and then some surface panel prep from Optimum. So I got this thing as clean as possible, and I'll show the whole process and everything I did to prep, and then followed the instructions as best I could for all of them, making sure I let them sit, buff them off, whatever time they say let them sit and buff properly, so that way everything's coated the way the manufacturer's intended, with the exception being the 303 and the McKee's Hydro. I just wiped on and buffed off. I did not do the spray and then hit with a hose to blast on. So maybe that'll just be an experiment for myself to see how those perform as well. Anyway, that's really all there is to it. So I'm not going to talk a whole lot more about it. I'll show the process and what I did and went through to prep everything and apply all of these. And there'll just be updates as I go through all this, and I'll see how everything performs. So if you want to keep watching, I'll show you what I did to prep the surface. Quick time lapse of all the application processes, or I'll maybe upload a separate video of the longer process here too. If you want to really watch me do single thing step by step and make sure I did it properly, I'll put that up too. But make sure you subscribe to the channel so we can stay up to date as I keep posting updates of how everything's performing throughout the winter. So thanks for following along. All right, so first thing, just going to pressure wash off the area that I'm going to be using. So I'm just going to be using these two door panels. It's about 90 inches between them. I'm going to split it into 9 sections, 10 inches each to get all 18 samples. So 9 on this side, 9 on that side. So I'm just going to pressure wash off the below the window, front and back door panel here is where I'll be focusing everything. All right, now I'm going to get my soap and water. All right, so now I'm going to scrub down both panels. All right, I'm going to rinse it off now. And I'll get the iron remover. All right, now I'm going to spray. So I've got McKee's Extreme Iron Remover. So I got my light here. I'm gonna walk around. So this truck is 8 years old. So there's lots of little things and imperfections in it, but this surface is about as clean as I can possibly get it. There's definitely places where the paint's missing and some big scratches, so all that's still going to show up on here, but the surface is definitely clean all the way around for everything to be applied to it. Here we are on the other side. Alright, so now I gotta tape everything off and then begin the application. Alright, so everything is taped off now. Here's one last look before I begin the applications of all the products. Tried to evenly space everything, roughly 10 inches apart, 18 different sections. That should be plenty. On here. Not a miss, but okay. Towel. So here's a final view before I go ahead and take all the tape and everything else off. Everything is nice and clean and shiny right now. All ready to be hit by Wisconsin winter. All right, one last shot of everything after it's coated here before I take all the tape off. All looking nice and shiny. Once again, ready for winter.